My name is Kimberly, and I am going to lead you on a scuba adventure this week. How many of you liked the ocean? Yeah? How many of you like things under the ocean? Yeah? All right, well, does everybody know what scuba stands for? Well, I don't know if you know much about scuba diving, but when people scuba dive, they actually have an air tank on their back, and they have a breathing apparatus that gets air from that tank behind them, and it allows them to stay underwater for 45 minutes or so, and then they have to resurface. So what's really cool about that is you can stay down under the water and explore for a while. You don't have to hold your breath, go down, take a quick look, and come back up, right? So I'm going to give you guys a minute or two with your crews, and I want you to share with your crews. Everybody look at each other when you're sharing to find out what's your favorite thing under the ocean. Okay, what's your favorite thing under the ocean? I'll give you 2 minutes. All right, 1 more minute. All right, let's take a minute and share. Okay, how many of you said shark? Oh, only one? All right, how many of you said stingray? All right, stingrays. How about octopus? All right, we have a few more for octopus, good thing. Okay, what else are there that you like under the ocean? Seaweed, okay. Lobster, okay. Oh, coral reef. Emma. Starfish, nice. Sea turtles. What type of shark? Ah, sand tiger shark, okay. Seahorses. Fishes, colorful ones. Okay. Cassandra? Hammerhead shark. We're going to be real specific on our shark. Alicia? Dolphins. I'm surprised nobody said dolphins until you did, right? Those are popular. All right, one more. Octopus, okay. Turtles. Starfish. All right, we've got several votes for starfish and dolphins and octopus and all kinds of fun things. All right, guess what, guys? We're going to learn a theme song tonight. And it's called Thanks God, because we're going to learn all this week about diving into a friendship with God, right? Although we can't see God like we can see our friends, there's ways that you know he's there, right? And we're going to learn more about that tonight and this week. So we're going to sing Thanks God, and we're going to say Thanks God, okay? And then you'll learn some of the other motions. All right, you guys ready to step up and stand up? And let's get started. It's a fun song, and it's an easy one, too. Thanks God for all the good things you do. Thanks God, you're my light and my truth. Oh, thanks God for the good things you made. Thanks God for the heart that was saved. Oh, thanks God. All the waves when they crash, when they roar, so fun to ride on up to the shore. Thanks God. All the wonders under the deep, down to the bottom where I'll never reach. Thanks God. Oh, that you love me, I'm so amazed. Makes me want to say thanks God for all the good things you do. Thanks God, you're my light and my truth. Oh, thanks God for the good things you made. Thanks God for the heart that was saved. Oh, thanks God. Into your love, watch me, here I come. I'm diving into your love. Watch me, here I come. Thanks God for all the good things you do. Thanks God, you're my light and my truth. Oh, thanks God for the good things you made. Thanks God for the heart that was saved. Oh, thanks God. How do you think you did? Pretty good? All right, good job. We'll do it again, and you'll get the hang of it really quick, I promise. So, before we sing our next song, because we're going to learn 3 songs tonight. Whoa!
Kim, the most fantastic thing. We're going to be rich.
Oh, no. Everybody, this is Sydney Shores. How are we going to be rich?
Sunken treasure. I have the map right here.
Oh, wow.
Look at the detail.
How do you know it's real? Because somebody could have just drawn it, right?
Definitely a real made-up story.
So, you really think it's true?
This was given to me by somebody who got it from their aunt's third cousin's brother.
Oh, I'm wondering if this is very true.
Hundreds of years ago, Mustache Mickey and Beardless George were on a ship, and there was a horrible storm, and they were getting tossed around, and the boat landed on rocks. Big hole in the bottom of the boat. The boat sank with all of the gold.
Wow.
I would like you to be my dive buddy.
Me?
I have to have somebody that's incredibly reliable. I have to have somebody that makes sure the sharks don't get me when I'm looking for the gold. And also,
Gee.
when I sleep, I like to have like hot chocolate and maybe a little ice cream, chocolate sauce on it, some walnuts, a couple marshmallows.
Wow, you're expecting a lot out of your friends.
Yeah, maybe.
And dive buddy. All right, well, I don't know if I want to be the lookout for sharks necessarily, but I will consider being your dive buddy. Let me think about it, but because you are my friend and I appreciate that. And I was just telling them today about how God is our friend. And even though we can't see him like I see you, we can tell he's there when different things happen and when the wind blows, right? That's an effect of God. So we know God's our friend, and we're going to be learning all about that this week. So, do you have any proof of this at all?
Obviously,
Okay, that's our proof. Okay.
that's our food.
All right. Are we going to be on
All you
TV?
have to do is get in the water and start to buckets.
Okay.
You'll be able to go to Foster Freeze and get the biggest ice cream thing.
Maybe we could even buy Foster Freeze. All right. Well, good to know. So, you're going to let me know more about this?
Yes.
Okay.
We can talk back tomorrow.
Yes. Sounds good.
Bye, everyone.
Wow. Okay. So, who wants to look for sharks with me? Okay. Do you know, I actually went scuba diving with sharks in Australia. Yeah, and they were friendly sharks. They were only about 5 feet long, and but I much more enjoyed it when I was at the bottom and they were above me versus when I had to go back to the top to get in the boat. Then they were underneath me, and that I wasn't real excited about. But they didn't bother us, so that was a good thing. So not all sharks are bad, right? Usually sharks don't want to hurt people. It just happens they think that maybe we're a sea lion or something else, right? If we're in a wetsuit, but normally they don't want to bother us. All right, so what we're going to learn about this week is we're going to have a Bible buddy every night, and that Bible buddy is going to remind us of a Bible point. So who wants to come up and hold? I'll have two of you. Want to come up? Yeah. All right. You can come up and hold this up. So this is Tad, and he's a frogfish, and we're going to learn a little bit about him tonight. And what does Tad say? God is a friend who is real. Thanks God. All right, you guys ready to say it together? God is a friend who is real. Thanks God. All right. So you want to put that up on that easel for me? And each night, they're going to teach us, our Bible buddies, something really neat about God and how he's real and how he's a true friend. And before we find out more about Tad the frogfish, I'm going to read you. Yeah, it's a frogfish. Interesting, huh? All right. It says, we believe and we know you are the Holy One of God. So we believe and know that God is the one and only holy God. All right, are you guys ready? We're going to sing a song in another minute, but let's learn a little bit more about Tad.
Psst, you, over there. I'm Tad. Can you see me? Shh, don't tell anyone where I am. I'm playing hide and seek. In fact, hide and seek is my favorite game to play. I play it all the time. See, I'm a frogfish. There are lots of different kinds of frogfish, but one thing we all have in common is that we're great hiders. That's because we use camouflage. Camouflage means we change colors to blend into our surroundings. Most animals that use camouflage do it to hide from animals that might eat them. Not us frogfish. We hide to help us catch food. God gave us cool tools to help us blend in. We can make ourselves look like some of the places other fish might want to hang out or hide. Frogfish bodies are covered with spots, stripes, warts, and skin flaps that help us blend into our watery world. Take my cousin Stripe. He's a striped frogfish and uses his skin flaps and arms to look like algae. He looks kind of funny, but when other animals hide in the algae, Stripe gets a snack. Can you find Stripe? Or there's my cousin Harry. He's covered in spines that look like, yep, you guessed it, hair. That's why he's called a hairy frogfish. His spines help him look like coral and seaweed. Between that and his changing color, nobody can see him. Can you spot Harry? Other times, we make ourselves look like sponges, even using our skin spots to imitate those little holes sponges have. Or we might look like rocks. Can you find the frogfish? I'm not a grown-up yet, so I'm still white with orange patches. Younger frogfish like me aren't so good at changing color quite yet. But God still gives me a way to blend in, even though I'm little. Sea urchin shells are white, so that makes a sweet spot to blend in. Some of my frogfish family even turn colors to blend in with living sea urchins. Yep, God lets us be all kinds of colors. Red, orange, yellow, black, white, brown, pink, green, spotted, or striped. Whew, whatever we need to look like. Imagine if you could blend in when you play hide and seek. You'd win every time. How wide can you open your mouth? Go ahead and give it a try. That's nothing. God made me so I can open my mouth super wide. And I can do it in a split second. That lets me quickly grab a snack and swallow it whole. I don't even need to chew. Gulp. Have you ever eaten so much that your belly feels full? That doesn't really happen to me because my stomach is so flexible. I can swallow food that's twice my size. Imagine eating a pizza twice as big as you.
Whoa!
When it's time for me to move, I don't really go that quickly, but I do it in a cool way. I suck in water, then force it out my gills to push me. It's almost like I have a jetpack. Woohoo! If you came to the Great Barrier Reef looking for a frogfish, you'd have a hard time finding one because we hide so well. You might even wonder if we're real. Well, I can promise you this, frogfish are real. You know, there's someone else you can't see, God. Sometimes you might feel sad or hurt or lonely, and you might wonder where God is. But even though you can't see him, God is just as real as, well, as I am. And he's right there with you. So no matter what's going on, just remember, God is a friend who's real.
All right, he's pretty cool, huh? All right, are you guys ready to learn another song? Okay, this one's called The One True God. So it's a fun one. So I need you all to stand up again. As you are the one true God, there will never be another. You are. So they'll learn all of the movements, but they're pretty easy. You are the one true God. There will never be another. You are the faithful God. Forever will praise your name. You are the one true God. There will never be another. You are the faithful God. Forever I will praise your name. For your mercy is unending. You forgive our every sin. Lord, our hope when we are hopeless. Lord, your love has drawn us in. You brought us all to What'd you think? Pretty good? All right, have a seat. I like it. All right, so does anybody know what scuba actually means? It's an acronym. It stands for 5 words. You're getting close. It's self. Yep. Yep, that's scuba diving. But it's what scuba stands for, S-C-U-B-A, is self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. So scuba is so much easier to say, right? Okay, there'll be a test on that, so we'll ask you a little later tonight. Self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. All right. Okay, guys, we have to decide who's going to be who in the crew to do different jobs. And so, crew leaders, if you can get your who's who in the crew out. And then, everyone's going to have a job, right? So just take it, we're going to take a couple minutes, and you can change jobs every night. You can keep your job. If all of you agree, you can keep your job for the week. But there's a guide, a kit carrier, a prayer person, a schedule supervisor, and a thank youer. All right? So take a minute. We'll figure out what we're going to do, and then we'll wrap it up so you guys can start your scuba adventure. All right, 30 more seconds. All right, did everybody get their job? Everybody's assigned. Do they know what they're doing, right? All right, cool. All right, so before we take off, we're going to sing Count Your Blessings, right? Does everybody have blessings in their life? Yes, right? Sometimes we can have a day that's not so good, or some would say a bad day, right, where things don't go our way. But there are always blessings, right? Because we always have enough to eat. We have clothes on our back. We have loving family. So there's always things to be thankful for. Anyway, we're going to sing Count Your Blessings, and then we're going to have closing prayer, and everybody takes off. Now, you might notice that our front pews are empty because we don't have any preschoolers tonight. They're in their own program, but they'll be joining us starting tomorrow night at the beginning, right? So they'll have a chance to learn the songs along with us. All right, everybody ready to stand up and sing Count Your Blessings? All right.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3 and 4. When upon life's billows you are tempest tossed, when you are discouraged thinking all is lost, count your many blessings, name them one by one, and it will surprise you what the Lord has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your many blessings, see what God has done. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, Count your many blessings, see what God has done. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 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 Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your many blessings, see what God has done. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4.
All right. Good job, guys. All right, we're going to have closing prayer before we take off for this evening for lots of fun. And you guys will be on a fast pace because you've got lots to do and lots to explore and lots of adventures in store. All right, let's bow our heads and we're going to have our prayer. Heavenly Father, thank you so much for giving us this time together, and we just ask that you keep us all safe, help us to have lots of fun tonight, and to learn more about you and how much of a friend you are and how much you love us. Thank you for all that you do for us, and bless us and be with us this evening as we go about our adventure. In Jesus' name, and everybody said? Amen. All right, you guys, let's let the front rows go first, and then everybody will follow out. Make sure you look at your daily schedule, because you will start in different stations. So stations, Cruise 1 and 2 will go in one location, 3, 4, and another, 5, 6, and another, and 7 and 8. What? You guys know where you're going?